All right. Welcome to Sideboard MTG. My name's Eric, and it's time for another episode of The Grind. Tonight we're going to be doing a draft, a Dominaria ranked draft, and we're going to be talking about the new Gruul spoilers. The new Gruul mechanic was just spoiled earlier today, so we're going to talk about that a little bit, and then we're going to jump into the Dominaria draft and kind of take it from there. So hope you guys like. If you do, give it that thumbs up, and if you like the content in general, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All right. What's up, everyone? So I guess we'll just start here. Gruul Spellbreaker. One red, one green, and one colorless creature. Ogre Warrior has the ability Riot. This creature enters the battlefield with your choice of a 1/1 counter or haste. It has trample, and as long as it's your turn, you and Gruul Spellbreaker have hexproof. And that's pretty big right there. So like that shuts down cards like Settle the Wreckage. It shuts down Lava Coil. Like you can get in for 3 before Lava Coil can kill it. That sort of thing. So instant speed removal is going to be at a more premium than sorcery speed has been. And it could end up changing things. Having a nice little way to get a little extra damage in, things like that. That's going to be huge. It's definitely going to tax sorcery speed removal, and Settle the Wreckage is, if this ends up being in a deck that's really good, that's really going to shut Settle the Wreckage down. I mean, you just never turn this thing sideways, and they're not going to be able to do anything about it. Like you can't use Seal Away on it. You pretty much can't do anything to it. I guess you have to use Sorcery Speed removal. So like you can't stop it, period, because the hexproof. So I don't know. Man, I don't know where to go with that. Like, how do you kill it? So, I mean, it's going to hit you for 3 if you don't have a blocker, no matter what. You can't target it. You can't target them. Can't make them sacrifice a creature. There's not much that you can do on their turn. So, like, just no answer to this. I mean, how do you answer this in standard? I'm a little bit curious without it, smacking you in the face for 3 on turn 3. Grounded Flagon says Riot is the best mechanic so far. That's pretty good. I mean, it puts all the options on your side of the table. There's nothing, for your opponent to make the choice on. So if you need that extra +1, or if you need the extra +1, or if you need the just to swing in, then there's not going to be much that can be done about it. Just block, duh. Well, if you're not Gruul, where do you get 3/3 by turn 3? Or by turn 2 even. I mean, you can drop this on turn 2 if you're running Land of Werewolf. So, you like Riot a lot, Cody? Seems alright. Definitely better than the past Gruul mechanics. I like it. I think Riot's pretty good. I do. I like this card. All in all, though, like I'm kind of happy about Riot. I think it's going to change things up. I think that if there's going to be a lot of haste creatures, it's been a while since we had just this really hasty deck where almost all the creatures in the deck had haste and stuff like that. Duh, block with your Wall of Mist, right? That'll work. Sun Cleanser. What? Okay, what is Sun Cleanser? Is that one of the new cards? Let's go look at the other Gruul card that was released, and it is Frenzied. Oh my goodness. Arinx? Arinx? It's like Lynx, but it's like a Lynx with horns. It's weird. Anyway, Cat Beast. It is a 4-mana Gruul in 2. Same ability. It's got Riot, so you can give it that +1/1 counter or haste. But it's a 4-mana 3/3. Has trample, but it also has another nice little ability on it. You can pay 6 to give it +3/+0 until end of turn. So you can kind of get through with a little extra damage there. Not bad. Silly Sun Cleanser is the white rare from Core 19 that removes counters from things, not just +1 counters. Oh, that card. The card that we said that was like the answer for Teamer Energy that came way too late. Yeah. Yeah. That card. You really think you're going to be running a Sun Cleanser to remove one +1/1 counter from one of these Riot cards? It's a great limited card. I'm definitely going to say that if the if the hexproof thing becomes prevalent, and we see a lot of Spellbreaker, then I think that there's going to be a lot of Detection Tower being played. Like I think we're just going to have to play some Detection Tower. Do I think Street Riot will see any kind of play in Gruul decks? Street Riot. Oh goodness, you guys are calling all kinds of cards. Street Riot, MTG. Do I think Street Riot will get any play? Well, I need to know what Street Riot is. So, Street Riot is an enchantment that says, as long as it's your turn, creatures you control get +1/+0 and have trample. No, I do not think it will get standard play. I do not. I mean, yeah, you're giving all of your creatures trample. You're giving that +1, but 5 mana for that? I don't think so. I really just don't think so. So, yeah, yeah, that ain't getting play. The mechanic certainly fits the tribe. I agree, Rocker. I agree. The mechanic is great. I think they did well with it. I'm a little bit worried that, you know, something like Teamer is going to show up and just be devastating. Red, blue, green has been really powerful in the past. So Teamer might be back, guys. I mean, we might be able to see something out of some of these Gruul abilities. So trying to get them millions. What? Trying to get them millions. What's up, Albatross? How you doing, buddy? Anyway, so those were the 2 new spoilers today. Nothing else came in, as far as I know. I don't think there's any other new spoilers. But we'll keep checking, and as you know, the new cards come out, we'll keep talking about them at the beginning of the streams. But for now, I'm going to move on into our draft. I do want to mention this really quick. In the past couple streams, and because of this website, I have been calling this card Anguish. It seems that it might actually be called Bedeviled, but this is I'm still seeing it listed as Anguish here. I know we've seen Bedeviled pop up on the if you watch Saffron Olive and his latest spoiler videos and stuff like that. He's got this listed as Bedeviled. I've seen like a couple other places listed as Bedeviled, which makes me think, like, why haven't they fixed this if that is the case? But it is listed as Anguish. I like Anguish more too, but I guess Bedeviled is the name of it. But so if you have been watching in the past and we were calling it Anguish, this is why. I guess we'll wait and see, what the name of it really is. But yeah, we're gonna jump into this Dominaria draft here and hopefully have a little bit of fun out of it. Yeah, I want to win as much as possible, but I am also really just looking forward to getting at least 2 wins. If we get at least 2 wins, we can get an extra 200 gems. The extra 200 gems would put us into another draft. So we could do that, next week sometime. Get another draft in. I'm not really big in draft, but I don't mind drafting, and I need some more Dominaria cards. So here we go. We're gonna jump straight into it. For those of you that don't know, like, you do get to take as much time as you want when you're drafting these decks. Like, you don't have to wait. Like, you don't have to, like, be in a hurry or anything like that to pull which card you want. So we can talk about these cards and things like that. That's a Joshu Vess up there. Man, my camera is going to be right in the way, isn't it? Okay, well, then that's where it's going to go. I'm just going to leave it. I'm not gonna move it. But that's a Joshu Vess. So I mean, that could be our bomb if we want to go that route. Dampening Sphere. We've got Urza's Tomb. We've got a Juggernaut. Benelish Honor Guard. Feral Abomination. Demonic Vigor. This is not horrible. Blessings of Belzenlot. That could be cool. Like, maybe I'm supposed to just take Joshua Vest. He's kind of a bomb here, so maybe we will. Maybe we will take. Can I draft any set I want? No. You can currently draft Guilds of Ravnica, and you can draft Dom, but Dominaria is the only ranked draft. So whatever the week's ranked draft is, or the 2 week period that they're doing ranked draft, then that's what it's going to be. So that's why I'm doing Dominaria. You'd pick the 5/5 Death Touch. 5/5 Death Touch for 6 mana. What about the 4 mana 4/5 with Menace? You like Death Touch better? I think I would rather have Joshua Vest than Feral Abomination. I think I'm gonna pick the Joshua Vest and then just kind of go from there. We could do this Thrawn Temporal Gateway deck. I doubt that would be very competitive, but I mean, we've got some pretty cool cards that we could run. What else is good in this pack? Skizzix is not horrible. Thrawn Temporal Gateway, I don't think that's exactly where we want to be. I really like Fiery Intervention as far as having removal, but Short Sword, Jousting Lance, Tragic Poet, Dub. We could do like some kind of black-white deck, maybe. Dub's not horrible, but it's not great either. Charge is okay. Like Grun the Lonely King, that's a bomb. The Turtle? You guys are like, pick the Turtle. 4/5 Turtle. You like the 2/3. So you like Deathbloom Thallid. When it dies, you get the Saproling token. Dub or Zephyrian Void. Okay. Or the Turtle. So like some kind of blue-black deck, maybe. The Turtle might be great. I mean, just having hexproof, that might be really, really good. Don't know what else we could do to it, but I don't mind going with the Turtle here. He's actually a really good creature. I mean, it's a 6 mana 4/5, but the Timid Turtles. Alright, everybody's screaming the Turtle, so we'll pick the Turtle. Alright, so start of the pack here, we've got Lingering Phantom. It's a 6 mana 5/4. Whenever you cast a historic spell, you may pay 1 black. If you do, return a Lingering Phantom from your graveyard to your hand. That seems kind of good as far as recursion goes. If it had flying, it would be amazing, but it does not have flying. We've got Cabal Paladin. Whenever you cast a historic spell, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. We've got, as far as blue goes, we got, a Syncopate or something like that. But I don't just because I have the Turtle or Joshua Vest, I'm not I'm not 100% locked in on black or blue. Not yet, anyway. So I'm still willing to take other things. I guess Syncopate is not horrible. It's a good way to stop opponents' bombs and such. So maybe the Syncopate. This battlefield, if it was kicked, return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains indestructible until end of turn. This is actually a pretty good combat trick if you do want to be in white. Creatures you control get +1. Like charge is good. If we could draft a good historic deck, that wouldn't be bad. Went 5 and 2 in a ranked Dominaria draft with Boros and Selesnya build. Nice. I guess I'll just take the Syncopate, which is definitely making me think that I'm I guess the bots to my right are not on red, so third pack, like if we did get into red, third pack would be really good there. Blink of an Eye is not horrible, but not great either. I'm really not fond of this pack. I mean, I could take a 2 mana 2/2, which isn't horrible. Sergeant of the Arms, late game you make a couple extra tokens. That seems really good. We could end up in like some black-white tokens deck. I'm definitely not like set on blue yet. I'm not really thinking I want Blink of an Eye. Yeah, the bulk 2/2 is actually where I'm leaning. I kind of think I need more 2-drops. So maybe the bulk 2/2 for this pack. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Well, rares are getting worse. I don't mind Voltaic Servant. It fits in just about anything. Flame of the Keld is huge if we do start going red. The signal that red is opening makes me think that we might be able to go like red-black or something like that. Like Flame of the Keld's not bad if we can get some other red, like enough red stuff to go with it. Memorial to Genius, yeah, I think that's probably pretty high up there on the pick. I think Memorial's pretty high. If I was in green, it might be one of these other cards, but I'm agreeing with you guys. I'm going to go with the Memorial to Genius. All right, so your 5/5 with Death Touch did roll back around. I'm kind of wishing I would have gotten into red. I don't think I want Befuddle. I don't think we're going to be that kind of deck, so I really need to start dropping. This is decent removal. Yeah, I'm going to take the Fungal Infection here. We've got another Fungal Infection. We've got Nah, I don't think we want to go there. Divest. We can pull their creature, like pull a card from their hand. Sorcerer's Wand? Sorcerer's Wand could be fun. I think it's either Divest or a Fungal Infection. Yeah, I we just pull the other Fungal here. Let's do that. Alright, so here we're back to our initial pack. Demonic Vigor is not bad. Like, Demonic Vigor isn't bad at all. We put this on some of our bigger dudes, and that's going to be pretty sweet. Blessing of Belzenlock is a really sweet little combat trick, giving our dudes lifelink, making them a little bit bigger. Could definitely help us win in a couple scenarios. But I do like Demonic Vigor. If we can actually get that on our creature, then we can start swinging in with that creature. So I do like that, but it's one of these two. I'm not 100% on which one I want. 1 mana enchantment. There's a lot of removal in Dominaria. Remember that? Will do, sir. Will do. I think I'm going to take the Demonic Vigor. Alright, so here we get Befuddle or Zephyrian Void. I like the Void. We'll just take the 4 mana. Let's just grab a Memorial. We'll put that in the sideboard. And then I'll just put that in the side. Well, it was supposed to go to the sideboard. I don't think I'm actually going to play Tolarian Scholar. Alright, so here we open up a Tishar. So if we'd have been on that historic play, that would have been pretty sweet. Knight of Malice is pretty good. I'm kind of fond of Knight of Malice here. I only have 3 blue cards, guys, so I'm still not set on being in blue. I could easily like step away from blue. Like one of these is just a land, so definitely not just dead set on being blue. It may be worth it to start looking at other colors. I mean, Fungal Plots. exile a creature card from your graveyard, create a sapperling, sacrifice a sapperling. Like if we become yeah, this card's huge. Yeah, I'm with you, Robert. Like this makes me want to start pushing green. Green black might not be a bad way to go. Fungal plots is great. Like if you can get a plethora of small creatures and you can block and you can build a good. I think okay. So I agree. Knight of Malice is a really good card. It's a solid choice. But fungal plots can just win games. Fungal plots is really good, guys. Like being able to block their lifelink creatures and sack those creatures away from the block so they can't gain life, that sort of thing. It's really good. You have around 40 to 50% creatures. Yeah, Knight of Malice seems like the choice as we're pretty locked into black. We're locked into black, but we're not locked into other colors. And I am kind of like thinking I want the fungal plots, which would start pushing me into green. There's a lot of really cheap green creatures. We could be Sultai, splash for the turtle. That's true. We could do something like that. Can pull 3 colors, but just splashes. Max splash green for fungal plots, maybe. I think I'm going to take the fungal plots. I think this card's too good to pass up, even though that we're not like dead set into those colors. We could get Cast Down. Cast Down is so good. Oh, that's such a good piece of removal. Wow, Cast Down is huge. Joshua Vest is pretty decent. I really think that I want the Cast Down here. Like this, just premium piece of removal. Even though we're in Dominaria and there's a lot of legends, I still think it's a good piece of removal. We've got a lot of green here in this this pack. Spore Crown Thallid would be really good. Eviscerate. Cast Down is trash. Okay, it's bad and limited because of all of the legendaries. Understood. I think Spore Crown Thallid is not a bad card. First off, it's a 2/2 for 2. Take the land, draw card again. The land, draw card. Legendary green blue like this. I think I want to take Spore Crown Thallid. Alright, so here we don't have much in the way of green. Antiquities War is a thing. This card's not bad. Gives us a good early beater. And then, yeah, I don't think that like unless something happens, I don't think I'm going to be in blue that much. I mean, we could take Antiquities War and start picking up a bunch of artifacts, but I don't think I want to do that either. I just want more creatures. Alright, so we've got Curator's Ward. We can make something hexproof, and when an enchanted permanent leaves the battlefield, if it was historic, draw 2 cards. So I don't think I want that. I don't think we want to be in blue for the Arcanist. Not really fond of the Drudge Sentinel. I mean, it gains indestructible. Soul Salvage, return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. This is not horrible. I mean, it is some value. Jousting Lance, not horrible either. I mean, I've done some good stuff with Jousting Lance. We have the option for Mammoth Spider, but I'm kind of just thinking card advantage here. That maybe I just want to get some of my dudes back. So maybe I think it's probably Soul Salvage from this pack. Robert, you really can't say that it will not wheel because we're playing against um, bots. Like they, it's hard to say how the bots are going to pull cards, what they put value on versus what they don't. If we do keep the yeah, it's bots. Like yeah, yeah, it's not you're not playing versus real people, which completely changes how you can draft. Um, Rona, Disciple of Gix. I mean, she's a little bit of card advantage. If we can splash blue for Rona, then we can get some value off of it. Her ability is colorless, which I'm kind of liking that. Maybe we'll be a mono black deck, splash blue, splashed green. Kind of liking Rona. Fungal Infection's not bad. Grow from the Ashes is not bad. I don't really want Ramp, but I really think it's possibly Rona out of this pack. It's 3 mana 2/2 that could give us some value. So I mean, a little bit of card advantage goes a long way in draft. Right, you draft against bots, but you play against real people. So I'm going to take Rona. We may end up not playing it, but I'm going to take Rona. We've got a lot of Sapperling cards here. Instant speed, create 3 1/1 green Sapperlings, or we can turn 2, create 2 green Sapperlings. I'm kind of liking the Sapperling idea. Like green-black tokens or something like that could end up where we go with this. So it's 6 mana for 4 or 4 mana for 3. Yeah, I like the Spore Swarm myself. So hoping for a Mythic in pack 3. Yeah, I hope we get something really good there. I'm going to take the all right, so Corrosive Ooze, whenever it blocks or becomes blocked by an equipment destroy. No, I'm not really interested in that. I am interested in the Thallid Omnivore here, though. Not a bad card. We can stack Sapperlings, things like that, to get +2/+2 until end of turn. Sapperling was sacrificed this way, you gain 2 life. So I kind of like the Thallid. Final Parting. Search your library for 2, throw 1 in the graveyard, that sort of thing. Not real big on that. Guardians of Koilos enters the battlefield. You may return target historic permanent you control to its owner's hand. Another target historic permanent you control to its owner's. I don't think so. I don't think we've got enough historics with enter the battlefield triggers that we're really worried about. I do like 5 mana 4/4. That's not horrible. Blessing of Bells and Locks not bad here either. Sparring Construct, when it dies we get to put an extra +1 counter on something. It does keep our curve very low, so I kind of like Sparring Construct. I am kind of like on the fact that I want more creatures, so I think I'm going with a Sparring Construct. Alright, here we get Pierce the Sky. It's a decent sideboard card. I'll just pick up a Pierce the Sky here. Thorn Elemental did make it back around. Like that's a pretty big bomb. We could get the Demonic Vigor again, making sure that we get our creatures back. I don't think that I want Thorn Elemental. I think I'm just going to grab another Demonic Vigor. Here I'll just pull a card. I don't have 4 Skirk Prospectors in my collection, so I'm just grabbing that. Curator's Ward versus the Sentinel. Probably not going to play the Sentinel at all. So I'm just going to grab a Curator's Ward for my collection, and the same. Okay, so this could be a limited bomb right here. Well, be informed, I'm not going to try to go double green like that. Like I don't, even though it's a huge bomb, but I think that I need a lot more lower to the ground creatures. Helm of the Host. As much as I hate this card is really, really good and limited. We can get this onto things, and we're talking about doing some stupid stuff. Imagine if we, oh, just yeah. I think we just have to pick this. To just quickly look at the rest of the pack, though, we're looking at maybe a Feral Abomination. We're looking at Vicious Offering, which isn't bad with Sapperlings. I would love it if this made it all the way back around. Doubt it will. I think the bots prioritize removal over a lot of other things. Yeah, I think it's just we take the Helm on the Host. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Helm. And then here we get more fungal infections. We get Eviscerate, which is really good removal. Should probably grab the Eviscerate. Um, Gift of Growth, untap target creature. It gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Or it could get +4/+4. Not really interested in that. Not wanting to go much deeper into blue, so I don't want the Syncopate. I think it's Eviscerate or Fungal Infection. I think I have a couple fungal infections, so I don't really want a third. So I'm just going to grab the Eviscerate. Here, I mean, we do see the Thorn Elemental again. That is an option we could pick. Feral Abomination. This is another awesome card that if we want to start copying or something like that, we could do it. But it's very, very large. I mean, 6 mana to actually get it down. So not really fond of that. Juggernaut. You guys like the Juggernaut? You guys like Juggernaut, huh? Okay. I mean, it's probably one of the better cards in the pack. Just giving me a 5/3 that's going to just keep crushing in. It'll work as a decent kill spell or something like that. Rush, I've already got 2 fungal infections. I don't see me running 3 in a deck, so I don't think I want to go there. Can recast with Rona. What? I don't know what you're talking about, like we can recast it, but I do think that Juggernaut is the pick, though. Yeah, let's pick it. Helm on a Jug, that would be pretty sweet, right? All right, so here we get Thallid Soothsayer, sacrifice a creature, draw a card for 2 mana. Not the worst thing in the world. So far, it's looking like that's one of the better cards in the pack. Charge is, we're not really worried about charge or guys. Blessing, Arbor, Armament. I mean, it gains reach, but I don't think that's where I want to be. I am more inclined to take the Thallid Soothsayer or the Llanowar Scout. Llanowar Scout could be decent, just another 2-drop, buy us a little bit of time against the aggressive decks. We can ramp it into turn, things like that. The Sap guy, what Sap guy? I don't see it. I don't see a Sap guy. I don't see a Sap guy. I think it's Llanowar Scout, but I also like drawing cards, so I kind of think Thallid's where I want to be here, especially with our other abilities to make a bunch of cards. But we need 2-drops, guys. We need a lot more 2-drops. If we look at the deck here, we're very short on 2-drops. We have let's say we're not going to be in blue right now, or maybe we're. How do I move these? There we go. I think we might be black, lightly splashing blue. So, all right. But we've got a bunch of 4-drops. We need more. Like, we have to prioritize the rest of this pack at being under 4 mana. Like, that is a huge priority at this point. So I think that's where we need to be. And at under 4 mana means that I really can't take the Thallid Soothsayer. Limited, you don't need any 2-drops. Okay, all right. All right, so yeah, I think I'm just going to take another Scout. Here, and we just splash another color, right? If a source would deal damage to an equipped creature, prevent 2 of that damage. Navigator's Compass is not bad, actually, when you're trying to splash multiple colors. Kind of kind of actually like this when I'm trying to do multiple colors. Like you, I'm not going to argue with you guys over 2-drops and 1-drops. Navigator's, if we are going to be 3 colors, Navigator's Compass is going to be pretty good. Impulse. I mean, if we do have, I mean, we are green. Impulse. We have Nature's Impulse in the sideboard already. I could take another one, but I kind of think it's Navigator's Compass. That sort of thing. The shield's actually busted in this format. Maybe. I mean, you put that on a big dude, and it's like put that on Joshua Vest, and you're stopping it from multiple things. I don't want deep freeze here. I'm more interested in mana fixing or cheap creatures right now. You do get to look at a land card. Alright, so we're going to take Adventurer's Impulse over for the mana fixing. Chainer's Torment deals 2 damage to each opponent, and then you gain 2 life, and then you get to create an XX nightmare creature where X is half your life total rounded up. Deals X damage to you. That's pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal. What else we have here? That's so... That card is so bad. I gotta pay 2 to add 1 mana of any color. That's crazy. Yeah, Chainers might be good. I mean, we might be able to create a big, huge dude. I don't really want to run Chainers, but maybe. Go with Fungal Guy and Saps. Alright, so... Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Not really interested in that. Uh-oh. What did I take? Apparently I took a Keldon Overseer. I was trying to go look at another card. I was going to take the other turtle, but it looks like I'm not going to be doing that. Flash, and when Sentinel of the Pearl Trident enters the battlefield, you may exile target historic permanent you control. If you do, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So we can like save something. Just gonna take another big dude here. This is getting scary. Getting very scary. Did not end up with same pack again, right? I think I'm going to take Arcane Flight. And then we'll take the 2-drop. And then Befuddle, Curator's Ward, and Bells Unlock. Alright, so deck building time. Need to cut some cards out of the main deck. Gotta get rid of some of these. So, as of right now, how many land does this thing have? 17 land deck. Probably are going to have to run 17 lands too, so. Got 6 cards from the deck. How many Demonic Vigor do we really need? Maybe just the 1. I mean, this could actually end up becoming a 4/4, so it's not that bad of a 1-drop. Soul Salvage is okay, but maybe I bring it in, or is this draft just like, do I just drop all of the blue? I mean, dropping all the blue seems good. Like, do I really want this card? Like Demonic Vigor, I don't know if I want this card or not. Not 100% sure if I want the Rite of Belzenlock either, or the Blessing of Belzenlock either. Yeah, if we drop all the blue, the deck looks like... Deck looks kind of like this. Maybe we don't want Adventurer's Impulse. Maybe I don't want this 4-2. And then run it like that. Man, this is... We've got 7 2-drops. 6 1-mana spells, but they're not... Like, most of them are something other than... Yeah, I kind of like this. This doesn't seem that horrible. The Helm of the Host could be absolutely devastating if we can get it down. This is where I'm going. I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna run it like this. Here we go. We got a couple combat tricks. Got a couple other things. Not the greatest draft deck, but should be fun to play anyway. Backseat gaming at its finest. It's hard to listen to all you guys. Like at some points, I just have to ignore you guys and pick what I want. I don't want anything but creatures. I mean, maybe. Alright, well, it's not a horrible start. We've got some stuff. We can get started. I'll keep. I'm going to do it now before you can cast a historic spell. You'd ignore y'all too. All the infections. Well, infection was good already, okay? Like, fungal infection so far has been a good card. I mean, we had 2 1-toughness creatures. There we go. Now he's got bigger dudes. We'll say no attacks here. Should have had a third one too. Yeah, well. I'm going to say no attacks. I would love to get into one more land here. Yeah, the scout seems really bad. Alright, I'll go ahead and play the Thallid Omnivore. We'll say no attacks and keep trying to build our board. Just need one more land. One more land would be terrific. Alright, so what are we putting this on? Thallid Omnivore? Wait a minute, we get to keep this token forever. Just swing with the two attackers. All right. Is Helm of the Host just game over here on a 3/3? I mean, that's a big boy right there. I mean, he didn't kick it. He did not have enough mana to kick it. Confessor. All right, so we sacrifice. How much is coming through? Yep, I'm going to use the ability. Sacrificing this dude. I'm going to use the ability. Sacrificing the other guy that's getting blocked. We could also sacrifice the 1/1s. So we're looking at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. GG. Right, yeah, sack your board and win next turn. Right. Yeah, the helm was pretty good right there. My first draft. Yay. Like, that was a pretty good creature to put that on as well, so not bad. Helm. Oh my goodness. Helm, broken, limited. Right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, the helm was definitely really sweet there. Alright, so this does not look like a sweet hand to me. If we got green mana, it could become sweet. Not really interested in this hand. This hand's not going to get us anywhere really fast, so I think I'm going to mulligan. Uh-oh. So this is how we lose, right? Should have kept the first hand. Maybe we just get there. Maybe we just get there. I'll play the Zephyrian Void after I draw this, so we get to scry. Don't want that. Not really interested in it. Let's go for something else. Yeah, I should have kept the first one, right? All you need is one land. Alright, we're getting somewhere. I mean, we're taking a little bit of a beating here, but we are getting somewhere. Would like to have more cheap creatures. That Kabu is pretty good and limited. Ooh, each player draws a card. I like that, fella. So Like, do I just Joshua Vess here? Or do I take my beats and play my Helm of the Host? Like, it's gonna be a couple turns before we can get the Helm of the Host down. Helm of the Host next turn means that we get to put the +1. You get to keep up mana for Rite of Bells and Lock if Joshua lives. So, Joshua it is. So the reason I didn't play the Helm is because next turn I can play the Helm and leave up back. Yeah, I kind of figured that was happening anyway. But if he didn't have that, then it would have been a much sweeter spot. Fungal plots. Okay. Well. So. If I fungal plots, I can make a dude. Then next turn, I mean, I only have Joshua to get rid of, but that's okay. I'll do it. We'll just go ahead and play him now. Like, I want to keep drawing cards. I'm going to kill this. Like, I'm going to stop 2 damage, so... we'll go with block. Kill that thing. Demon Lord. Uh-oh. Demon Lord. This thing doesn't give me a flyer, though. Like, I'm losing in the air here. This will buy us 1 additional turn. Yeah. It's Chainer's Torment. Like, that's the only thing that's going to buy us time versus Demon Lord, Bells and Lock. Okay, so now he can make a bunch of little dudes. We're gonna take a beating from Demon Lord. And that cancels our extra turn. Don't think there's a ton that I could do here. I mean, we're still just dead next turn without a flyer, so, you know, GG, dead on board. Gains you 4 life, though. Yeah, the Chainer's Torment did, but the, yeah, that thing meowed and entered the battlefield. Or maybe that was Lincoln yelling. I don't know. Yeah, no flyers. No flyers hurts. Okay. Might have been Lincoln. I know I heard his mom go, shh. Alright, let's try it again. Don't forget we have blue cards. If we wanted to change the deck, but I'm going to run it like this. I'm not running blue cards. We're going to ramp, though. So maybe Land of War Scout might be okay. Yes, 4 lands on turn 3. I can do math, Robert. Like, easy, man. Like, you can type every play you want me to make, but that don't mean I'm going to do it, dude. Like, you're typing every single play. So, we play a land for the turn. Don't have anything in the grave yet. This is sorcery speed. The Thallid's okay. Like, this doesn't do me any good until I start getting creatures in my graveyard. So I think I'm just going to say next. No attacks. Alright, so he's gonna kick his Kavu here, which is a fair place for us to put our Eviscerate. I mean, it's a 5/5 with Vigilance and Trample. It's probably going to need to be dealt with. Maybe I should have removed his 5/5 before playing my 5/5, but play Lotus to Mox to Mirror Universe. Alright, we have all those in our deck. Those were all printed in Dominaria, so those are options we have available. Like, I'm kind of actually interested in just taking 5 here. Song of Praise. Like, I'm okay with taking 5. Mana Tithe your force. I'm gonna take the 5. Alright, so I'm going to eviscerate his 5/5. We'll attack for 5. He's not going to block. Alright, here we go. Spore Crown Thallid. So he's got a ton of mana available, so everything's got Convoke right now. To Mistletoe your Carnage Tyrant. Fling our 5/5 at his. Okay. That's a thing. I mean, giving it first strike is definitely way to get in for some damage. No, that is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to block. Oh my goodness. Stupid game. Stupid game. Oh my goodness. And then it taps. Oh, Arena. Arena and its auto tap. Yeah. Getting killed by all the auto tap right now. Which means I can't activate this ability now at the end of turn when I'm going to block with my Line of War Scout. I mean, they all get trampled right now, so like big things are they're coming through. I just want to block. Jeez, game. This is a rage quit right here. I might have had this game, and there's a rage quit. Oh my god! Like, he attacks, it's my turn, I want to go to... I've got nothing to do, but because that creature has an ability on it, and you can't cancel the ability... I'm sorry, Jizza. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, my bad, dude. I know I screamed in that one. That woke you up? I'm sorry. Stupid ass game. Like, why can't you cancel that? No, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, I wanted to slam my hands down on the table, but I've learned to deal with most of my anger issues. Most of them. Oh look, just 1 mana, and we can do all the things. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. My bad. No, I couldn't. I was trying Control Z. I was trying Z, and it just wouldn't cancel it. Because it just puts that ability. I can then put the card that I don't even have. Like, it shouldn't light up if you don't have a card in hand to be able to do. I have to mulligan this. Can't keep it. That's playable. I'm going to keep it. Sparring Construct, go. I would love to make like 1,000,000 Sparring Constructs. Just keep putting them on there. You can cancel some things, but that ability it would not let me cancel, so. So what does this do? Sacrifice it, and target creature gets -5, on the turn. Voltaic Servant. I don't like that card. Break the Arena Matrix, Neo. I could have kept this open to make dudes at end of turn. We get our other Feral Abomination. Just gonna pass. He's probably just gonna play another historic card and draw a card here. Yeah, he is. Draws more cards. So he just took all the... He opened a drawer and said, okay, well, I'm going to play all the things. That's pretty good. Jorah's a... Okay, she's an artificer. So he doesn't kill our sparring construct. Well, Value Town starts. And that costs 6 mana, so he's 1 mana off. Alright, so now he can activate Blood Talon Candle. If he spends his whole turn killing my 1/1, that's not horrible. Okay, so he's going to return my Sparring Construct. Zilfarian Void. Do I want another green source? I don't think so. Go 1 colorless. I want him to actually do something with these Blood Talon Candles before I... yeah. We're going to go this route. It is a wizard. This should have like modular. All +1/1 counters on it should move over. And it can make him... it should be great. Okay, so if I'd have played the 5/5, he just spends his next turn killing it. And like we wasted our mana for nothing. Like we just made him... Alright. It's a big defender. I guess maybe we make him waste his turn. Yeah. I guess we just make him like force his hand here. If I would have swung, he would have just blocked with the wall and, so that nothing died. Here he has to activate the candle, use his entire turn. We'll take 3. That's not bad. This is not that bad. We'll just pass. Like, killing the Jorah was huge. Alright, we got 1 candle off the board, so... Now we just need to keep working our Helm of the Host angle here. Now we're dead. Is that a wizard? It's a wizard! How about that? This dude opened like a couple great packs. He got a Jorah, he's got a Zahid. Some good packs here. No attacks opponent. Alright. Five. Man, I wish this gave +1/+1. Like if he gave my like if this was that card from Ixalan, Skullduggery or whatever, man, it'd be so good here. Cause he would go to remove my like deal neg 5, and we'd be able to stop it. All right. So he blood tallow candles this, which I expect. Oh, hey, look. Seems like we die very quickly to flyers. I've got no real answers to flyers. We get 2 damage through. And then we're dead. Alright. Well, looks like this is going very nicely. Seem to keep dying to flyers. Helm of the Host is good, but if they can get a flyer down pretty early, then it's just over. Well, the opponent's really good. He drew a Zahid. That's why I don't like draft. Like, if you don't open the right cards, like if you don't have the right bomb, then it's just over. Well, we got 2 packs. Event reward 2 packs. You can. I thought it was only 1. How did we get 2? All right. Well, we'll claim our prizes, go open our packs, and yeah. All right, here we go. We'll at least get a uncommon for opening these. Come on, something good, something good. Make it worth it. Champion of the Flame. I like that card. Another wild card's always great. Sheevan Fire is fun. Get to Lava Runner is running the Mono Red Wizards. And we got a couple copies of that, so probably coming up on like our 3rd or 4th copy of that. Have a small % chance at getting an extra pack. I did not know that. Well, then we hit the extra pack, so that got to be happy about that, right? Like, so in the end, it was definitely worth it. Another Thrawn Temporal Gateway. Okay, so maybe it wasn't worth it. Either way, we're only a couple thousand away from another draft. I'm gonna do these drafts every time we get to 5,000 gold. So there might even be some points where like I end up getting to 10,000 gold before I get to do the next draft, and then we'll just have a night where we do multiple drafts or something like that. But for now, that's all we've got. It is a holiday week, guys. I've got a lot going on over the next few days. So there's not going to be much weekend content. I know sometimes I like to put out a couple extra. Did I enter the promo for some free cards? What promo do you have there, Steven? I do not know of a promo, and if you have one that everyone could enter, that would be awesome. So, what is the promo? Anyway, like I don't have a lot going on, or I don't have much content that I'm going to be putting out this weekend. before Christmas, or actually like your Christmas video is the 12 decks of Christmas. So that's just what I'm calling meta coverage this month. But I'm going to be going through all the different tiers. Game Awards is a promo code. Game Awards. Well, we got to try that. Is it capitalized or anything? Failure. Game Awards. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Must be over now. Oh well. Not a huge deal. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be going to Dallas to visit some family, some stuff like that. Well, actually, we're meeting at some other family's house. Capital A, no spaces, just a capital A. Like so, not a capital G. Code not found. Game Awards. Well, that was different. That was in closed beta code. Okay. Well. Anyway, happy holidays, everyone. Have a safe one, right? I tried it with the capital A and the capital G. Like, it's not working. Anyway, we do have some content coming up for you guys. We are going to be doing Subscriber Sunday this weekend, and then next week we'll get back into whatever we've got going on, whether it's a devs deck or more arena, just grinding, building the collection. For those of you wanting to know about like how I'm doing on the ranked, had a bad day yesterday. Tried to go from gold 2 up to gold 1. And ended up losing a few games. Lost 4 games in a row, and I was like, all right, I'm probably just going to call it a night. So lost 4 games in a row, and I just backed off. Ran into a lot of Is It Drakes, and they seemed to just have all the answers for me, and I just couldn't pull something. So we've been in open beta for months. It's a code for people who participated in closed, I mean. No, well, I participated in closed, so like that should have worked. If it is, I don't know. I'll look up the promo codes. There's other people that are posting them and stuff. So if I do find some that I know work, I'll make sure that my next arena video, has the promo code for everyone. I do like doing that. Try all caps, sure. Failure. Game Award. Code cannot be found. Game Award. Nope. Code not found. I tried a bunch of different stuff. So anyway, not worried about that. That's all I've got for tonight, guys. Again, I'm getting up fairly early tomorrow, so got some long trip this weekend. So all of you that are traveling this weekend, I tried Game Award and I tried Game Awards. I tried capital G, capital A, tried no capital G. Oh, I did not try. I tried no caps, guys. You like either you're not paying attention or you're. Yeah, all right, whatever. Moving on. I'm not trying that combo anymore. Game Awards was limited time, probably. That's probably why it's not working. But anyway, like I said, if I find promo codes, I will. But for those of you that are traveling this weekend, you're going to be spending time with your family. You're getting out on the roads. It's cold, it's wet. The roads could be icy. All of those different things. Arrive alive. All right. I know that's usually said for drunk driving and looking at your cell phones and stuff like that while you're driving, but just be safe. There's other things that can kill you other than doing stupid stuff. So just be safe. and I've used Play Ravnica already, but I have just want everybody to be safe. I hate to know anyone. Like it's going to happen. There's going to be people that aren't going to make it to Christmas, and I don't want that to be any of you. I really don't. So just be conscious if you're out there on the roads. Stay safe. Make it to your families. Make it back home. And we'll see you next week. We'll see you Sunday for Subscriber Sunday, which is going to be the last stream before or until after Christmas. I'm not going to be streaming on Christmas. I don't think. Maybe I will, but I doubt it. We'll just have to see how things go. But please just be safe out there. The holiday season, just traveling. My family's spread across the United States, so I've always done a lot of traveling, lived in a lot of different places, and had to travel to go home. And I'm telling you, it's crazy being on the roads at holiday time. So, you got a lot of people traveling that don't normally drive. So, drivers are not. You don't always have the best drivers on the road. So just be conscious, arrive alive, and we'll see you next week. That's all I've got, guys. It was a lot of fun. I learned some valuable lessons. If your character has an ability, make damn sure you're in blocker's phase before you click that character. Like that sort of thing. Yeah, well, we're actually traveling so that we can do a Christmas with some family and before Christmas. So like we're gonna go ahead and have our presents opening, and let everybody see Lincoln and all of that thing. Like we're having a dinner and everything. So we've all gotta do some traveling so that we can make it to Auntie's house. But other than that, like if I find myself just sitting around on Christmas going, man, everybody's busy, I ain't got no way, I may end up just streaming anyway. I may just like turn it on and start playing some Magic. There's definitely nothing to say that I won't play Magic that day, because I usually play Magic every day, even when I'm not streaming. So you guys may or may not see me on Christmas, but you will see me Sunday. So hope you guys have fun, and we'll see you next week, or see you Sunday. Bye. Be informed. To that extent, I consider everyone in this community a friend of mine. All right, so like I know I don't know you all personally, but you say it's time for family and friends. If I spent a few hours on Christmas streaming with you guys, I would be with family. I feel like in some form or fashion, maybe as much as I know most of the guys at a local F&M, I feel that most of the guys or gals in the stream are friends. So being part of friends and family, it would still fit. So we may still see you, buddy. Later.